This more adequately fits the driving over bowling balls.
Yeah, this is kind of like the section that got bulldozed.
Alright, so about to get to Windrock. I'm so excited. I'm 10 minutes away. Meeting 2 people from the interwebs, so this will be fun. I've not been there. The one guy supposedly run the trails, so at least they'll have a local knowledge, so that's always good. Always have a local knowledge if you can, because it's nice. So yeah, I can't wait. Give me some wheeling in and a Tennessee color changing. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. There's a little bit of color. So when we were initially going into the office, there were signs on the door saying Trail 26 was closed this week. Upon further investigation, they had been working on the gas line that runs through the trail, and they were hoping to get it done by the end of the day. So the lady told us, if you go to the trail and there's no signs, then it's open. Tony and his friend had already run 51 earlier previous day, so while me and Ken ran 51, they did other stuff. Then Tony got over to Trail 26 and saw there were no signs saying it was closed, so he texted us and we made our way over to 26. We ran it both directions. This is the return trip. We did it a little quicker coming back, and I didn't have any video malfunctions coming back. Forgot to turn the video on going out. So there were sections of the trail that had been bulldozed so they could get access to that gas line. Unfortunately, that meant a lot of the rocks and such that had been there were moved off of the trail, and it turned into a dirt road at points. Don't you just love it when it gets rocky and you can't see it?
Yeah, that tunnel I just went through is huge. You can never tell what's underneath the water.
Smell all that hot mud on my radiator and engine. It's one downside to having the new KLs is all of the hot engine bits are really low, and when you go through any dirty puddles, it just smells fantastic. We had heard this trail described as I was looking into it. A couple people had said that it's like driving over a bunch of cut in half bowling balls. This more adequately fits the driving over bowling balls.
Yeah, this is kind of like the section that got bulldozed.
instead of the entire trail being like this and rougher, there were a lot of sections you'll see that had been cleared so they could actually work on the pipeline.
Thank you for moving that log out of the way.
Didn't really have a choice.
There were only maybe a handful of times, maybe 4 or 5 different times I remembered hearing anything hit on the bottom. So I was pretty happy with how Fearless performed that day. Colors were just really popping in some of these places. Unfortunately, my follow camera doesn't really pull the colors as well because it did not have a polarizer on it, because I have a polarizer on my dash camera to eliminate the reflection from the dashboard. That also helps pull the colors from the leaves better because it doesn't catch the reflection of the light. It just catches the actual color. So that's why there's that little bit of difference. I tried to switch to the dash camera as much as I could just to show some of the color. thankful that we were able to catch this trail when we did, because just as soon as we got done with the trail, it started to rain. It had been kind of misting and occasionally dripping water every now and again through the afternoon, but as soon as we got done with the trail, it actually started to rain. So we were really happy we got done with it. We didn't have to deal with any of the mud and slop that would have happened from the rain. Again, there are some more passive parts of the trail, but I decided to leave all of the trail in start to end, just so you guys can see what the trail is like, because that's what I was looking for when I wanted to research what to expect when I came down here.
I'm just glad I did all that without turning my locker on.
Yeah, even before they dozed it, I'm not sure why it was considered a badge of honor trail. I think there's better blue trails out here to call one.
Well, you gotta have trails for every walk of life. I mean, you can't have badges for just all the harder trails.
That's true.
In fact, the one from Redbird, it was basically a super easy trail. I probably could have taken my little Honda Accord over it if I really wanted to and tried really hard. But they took that off the list now and switched it for the most difficult trail in the park. steady spot on this gas pedal when I'm bouncing around so much.
Climbing this with a bunch of these big boulders that are to the left and right was a pretty pain in the ass.
Quite sure what I was stuck on right there. I just backed up and hit mostly the same line, so just the tires were just in the wrong spots with the rocks and just couldn't get any grip. I don't know.
I'm saying you. starting to rain.
New text message from brother work. Nice it wet here.
Camera just doesn't do justice to how steep this corner was. But we all made it up with no issue. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a lot of fun meeting Ken and Tony out there, who decided to meet up with me and do some wheeling. So thank you guys for that. It was awesome meeting you guys and great seeing your rigs and hitting the trail together. This weekend, I have a change of plans. I will not be going to Redbird because everyone else backed out. So I'm going to go down with our clubs going to Rush this weekend down in Kentucky. So we'll be going down there and doing some wheeling down there. Hopefully it's a little drier than up here. We'll find out when we get there. Also, if you have a Trailhawk and you are in the Ohio area, within range of Chillicothe, Ohio, November 10th, I am having a Trailhawk ride. Last time we had 5 of us. This time there is at least, I think, 7 or 8 Trailhawks that have told me they will be coming, so it should be a really good day. It might be a little chilly, might be a little muddy, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So yeah, just let me know if you're interested. I'll get you the information. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and share this video if you enjoyed it. Until next time, keep on jeeping.